Pam Bondi cancels CPAC Anti-Trafficking Summit appearance citing health recovery. By staff reporter. July 24, 2025. Washington, D.C. Former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi has unexpectedly withdrawn from a scheduled appearance at the Conservative Political Action Conference (CPAC) Anti-Trafficking Summit, citing ongoing recovery from a health-related issue. The abrupt cancellation has sparked both concern for her well-being and curiosity among attendees and observers of the high-profile conservative event. Bondi, a prominent Republican figure known for her tough stance on crime and vocal advocacy against human trafficking, was set to speak Wednesday afternoon as part of a panel discussing strategies to combat human trafficking across the United States. The panel was expected to include law enforcement officials, survivors of trafficking, and conservative policymakers. Her withdrawal was announced just hours before the session began. A sudden change in plans. CPAC organizers confirmed Bondi's absence in a brief statement issued Wednesday morning. Attorney General Pam Bondi deeply regrets she will not be able to attend today's anti-trafficking summit due to her continued recovery from a recent health issue. She is grateful for the support of her colleagues and sends her best wishes for a successful and impactful event. No specific details were given regarding the nature of Bondi's health condition. Sources close to the former Attorney General described the situation as non-life-threatening and a matter of needed rest and recuperation. According to a spokesperson, Bondi had been advised by her physicians to avoid travel and public speaking engagements for the remainder of the week. Her absence was particularly notable, as Bondi had been heavily promoted as one of the summit's key speakers, given her past work leading anti-human trafficking initiatives both in Florida and at the federal level. Bondi's record on anti-trafficking. During her 2 terms as Florida's Attorney General from 2011 to 2019, Bondi made human trafficking one of her administration's top priorities. She spearheaded statewide task forces, collaborated with local and federal agencies, and championed legislation aimed at increasing penalties for traffickers and improving support services for survivors. She also played a national role in shaping conservative messaging on trafficking, aligning with faith-based groups and Republican leadership to frame the issue as both a moral and security concern. Bondi has often emphasized the link between border security and trafficking, calling for stricter immigration controls as a method of prevention. After leaving public office, Bondi continued to speak at conservative events and media outlets, frequently appearing on Fox News and participating in forums like CPAC. Her legal background, media presence, and political alliances have kept her influential in Republican circles, particularly on justice and family-related issues. Reaction from the CPAC summit. CPAC, organized by the American Conservative Union (ACU), has increasingly featured policy-specific summits throughout the year alongside its main annual conference. The Anti-Trafficking Summit, now in its 3rd year, draws activists, religious leaders, survivors, and lawmakers to discuss solutions to what has been described as a modern-day slavery crisis. Attendees expressed disappointment at Bondi's absence but wished her a speedy recovery. Pam Bondi has been a warrior for trafficking victims, said Linda Garrett, founder of the Christian Rescue Foundation. While we're sad she couldn't join us, her past work speaks volumes, and we look forward to hearing from her again soon. Other participants noted that her absence should not overshadow the larger mission of the event. Of course we miss hearing from such a powerful voice, but the summit must go on, said Daniel Miller, a former prosecutor and panelist at the event. The fight against trafficking requires all hands on deck, whether they're here in person or supporting from afar. Speculation and political undertones. Bondi's absence from a high-profile conservative event naturally gave rise to speculation, especially in the run-up to the 2026 midterm elections, where several Republican figures are positioning themselves for national roles. Though Bondi has not indicated any intentions to run for office again, her